Okay, done here.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Animal couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
We can't. That's it. We're done exploring in here then.
Welcome home, Miss Wesson.
Hey, boss.
Hidden item.
Move along now. Yep, the Dorseys done tore through here and gutted the house. Until the Castillos can get this eyesore repaired, we're keeping it boarded up.
Okay.
Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
You descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. He said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear it?
Park and bench key.
Ah, the park.
Let's keep walking.
Should we keep walking? Why? We can't go through here? We shouldn't go through here?
You're cleared for public areas only.
Is this a public area?
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson, you have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns.
You don't say.
Good day.
Well, let's go in and say hi to him, maybe? Or... Actually, it can wait. Ammo boxes here.
No priority 1. Move to next objective.
Rangers!
Oh, look.
Oh,
Tourists.
we're just talking.
What could
Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Why?
We're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Ward family.
Okay.
What is your business at the Ward estate?
I don't know. Well, we can override it.
The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
Even with this beastly weather, I can smell them from here.
Absolutely repugnant, Sal. Repugnant.
Must be some loot here. Equipment. Mechanic 7. Okay, let's go down and talk to him.
Rangers, so good to see you. Lucia, I'm so sorry about your family.
Wasn't anything you could have done, Bellamy. You know that.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast.
Don't worry about it. Your security system was not the best one.
You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something?
Maybe.
Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else.
Okay.
Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it. Goodbye, Rangers.
Not much to talk about. Move out. We're done with this house. We need mechanic 7, I think, to get some stuff out of that.
All the crime around here happens indoors.
The game did just save. I'm not sure why.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Oh, thank God. You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers?
That's right. We came with like 60 people. And I'm the only survivor.
My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for your loss. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause.
And now we're talking. Because I almost burned 1,000. Oh, you know, wait, I burned more than 1,000 on ammo recently.
He's a little on the portly side. Always well dressed. But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him. Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east, supply Colorado Springs with half its meat. Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this. Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this.
You just gave me money. Wait, are you giving me a lot of money?
I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
Well, she's happy. Well, a little bit happy. We need to find her husband, though.
The Dorseys twist our faith to justify their evil. You are safe here.
Am I? Sure about that. I'll take that.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers?
Sure is.
She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her.
Just a good shot.
Now, I
One of the
expect
best.
you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city.
Okay.
Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you.
So you want me to bring food?
You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us, and the cause... well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch goes without saying. But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not?
Yeah, sure.
The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the Eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs. Oh, of course. And not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs.
Okay.
When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away.
Made your point. We will fix it.
Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye, and good luck.
Thank you. Wait. There's another room here. Requires power. A cyborg chicken. So we need to find somewhere where we can start a power. Okay, so let's say if the power goes this way. I would have seen it, but I know actually no, I wouldn't have seen it. I think we've been everywhere apart from up here. And in here. What was needed to go into that other house? We needed a permission or something?
Nobodies lately. No trespassing. Sheriff's orders. Whole house was ransacked. Until the Castillos can get this eyesore repaired, we're keeping it boarded up.
Okay.
Are you ready? Left, right, right.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
I don't think so, girl. I don't. There's a weapon crate.
The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. Stop! So do we. No sudden moves, understand?
Yeah, sure.
No sudden moves, understand?
But I want loot.
Used to get lots of visitors. Not anymore. Stop!
Okay. I won't take your loot.
My family and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I remember that. Well, that is very interesting. Why would he do that?
You're cleared for public areas only.
Yeah, that never happened.
Stop! The Patriarch only likes it members of the Patriarch's family are allowed
So
back
do
here.
Okay, I can't pick the lock then.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in? Not at all. Now, what can I do for you? Ask them. Used to be my strongest supporters, until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me, and, well...
Yeah, that didn't work out as planned.
Until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before. Why? Are you getting ideas?
No.
I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on. Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her.
Okay, Gorilla. Good night and sleep well. And have fun tomorrow.
Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling. The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern.